everyone, how is your January going? And how are your winter holidays? And I hope great. And my holidays are just around amazing, exciting and awesome because I have finally time for reading. And today I would like to show you my books that I got from library. And obviously today is gonna be library book haul. So the first book that I'm showing you is The Power of the Soft Sign. You can see the title. First of all, what can you say about the cover of this book? It's just amazing. It's kind of an old ancient Ukrainian painting from the Chronicle. You can see letters, old Ukrainian, old Slavonic. And it's a huge book. It consists of 800 pages. And I'm sure that this will cover my 2015 reading challenge. I have a list and I have already shown it. If you are interested, I linked it down below. You can check it out. So the first one thing to tell about this book is just an amazing one. I like the content and I like about things about how these authors tell us about our Ukrainian history and historical events and historical buildings and all the jazz. And like the main aim of this book, you know, it's a hard time now and it's appropriate now and it's necessary to know that the Ukrainian history is the separate one from the Russian one and from the other history in the world. And this book proves it. There are overall several dozens of articles inserted into this book, so it's kind of collection of articles, and all the authors of these articles prove that Ukrainian language and Ukrainian culture and Ukrainian history is the separate one. So I'm very excited to finish this one and to share my thoughts about it to the end. The next one I have to show you is this one. It's kind of a textbook in tables and it's called World History. So you can see tables right here. You can see the historical portraits and information about historical figures. So I'm sure that this kind of contest and structure is the best way to memorize information for my contest and for all my life, I think. The next one to show you is Encyclopedia about Triple Civilization in Ukraine. This book is written by Vidayko. This is the Ukrainian author. Let me show you these illustrations throughout the whole book. I like them so much. You can see. I think that this book is just an amazing one. It describes all the wealth and all the culture, history and other things about Triple Civilization. And it's especially important for me to learn more things about it because scientists have proved that Ukrainian nation is kind of a descent from the Triple Civilization. So it's very important for all of us to know about this book and to know about this civilization. The next one I have to show you is The Riddles of the History. And it's about the ancient world. I'm very excited to dive into it because there are seldom facts about ancient history that I have never ever met them. So I'm very excited to read this one. And the next one is also about the Triple Civilization. It's called The Unknown Ukraine. And it's kind of a slightly different book because the author is another one, first of all, and there are also another facts and seldom facts about Triple Civilization. So I think that in combination of this book would be the best way to know more about this Triple Civilization. The next one I have, slightly different book, but also about history, is The Great Battles and the great people who led these battles throughout the history of Ukraine. And you see the stickers right here. So I wanted to memorize all the great battles and I like the construction. So let me show you. You can see, for example, this that I sticked. It's the title of the battle, the place and the date and all the jazz. It's very important to put the information about bottle in that way, so you can better memorize and you can kind of tell about this bottle more if you understand and if you memorize in this way. The next one is a special as well. It's about historical events throughout the Ukrainian history, but also in literature images. I haven't ever met something like that, and it's so exciting to read this book. Guys, it's unforgettable. The author describes as the historical events, but at the same time it's kind of a non-fiction literature, but also kind of a fiction literature, and I like it. I like the design, and the cover is gorgeous, I think. It's just, everything is combined perfectly. The next one is a specific one. It's about the real history of the ancient world. And I have already studied about 30 pages or something like that. You can see the cover is interesting with a Greek poet. And the back is interesting. And I like the writing style because the author is the Ukrainian journalist Alexei Mustafin. I like how he puts the information into blocks and into points. So he mentions kind of an ancient world and he puts point 1, point 2, point 3 and all the jazz, and it's very important to memorize in that way. I'm very excited to finish this one. The next book I have here is The Tripoli Civilization again. It's slightly different, but at the same time it's the same author. And I like the design of it. First of all, the cover and the back. And I like the writing style, I like the size of the book and of the letter, of course. They are appropriate for reading. Let me show you oh yeah. These pictures and schemes are just amazing, and there are also colorful images. I like them. You can see the paper is gorgeous. It's the quality, amazing, just amazing. So, and let me show you my last book, my book haul. It's the world history as well. It's also a textbook. So throughout you can see text, maybe some tests you can see, and also text. So that's all for my library book haul. If you are interested in all this book, I link that down below. Maybe if you are able to read in Ukrainian, it would be very important, and it was very exciting for me. And a question for you. Please guys, let me know in the comments below which books do you recommend to read for my contest and for my inner development and for my life in general. I'm very thankful for watching, and I'll see you in the next